Now, this is where stuff gets downright weird, okay? So far, it's been, oh my god, crazy fights. Oh my god, he's a troubled past. No. He has a troubled past. Now, I want to say everything I'm about to say is alleged, okay? Insanity has all these stories of grandeur. He's done amazing things. And he would use these things to make me feel insecure. Without naming names, he tells me that he's the first cousin of a really famous Asian YouTuber. I'm not going to say the name, but I knew who this was. He was very good looking, very influential at the time. Now, it didn't really make sense to me because my ex was half Japanese, half Brazilian, and this Asian YouTuber, I'm pretty sure was like Malaysian or something. So it didn't really make sense, but he explained it. He explained the family tree and I was like, okay. He told me he had a very special relationship with this Asian YouTuber, and when they were kids and they would go on holidays, they were first cousins, by the way, they would do sexual stuff with each other. Oral, cuddle, and they still had a special bond. Now, I didn't believe him. I was like, give me timelines. When did you go on this holiday? When did you do this stuff? Because I knew this Asian YouTuber was in a long-term relationship. Okay, they made that relationship very public on YouTube. This Asian YouTuber was dating this girl during that holiday. So tell me how that makes sense. And he says, oh, no, that's the thing. This was happening in secret. This Asian YouTuber is not out of the closet. The girlfriend doesn't know. It was all hush hush. This is all alleged, by the way. But yeah, Insanity has a cousin fetish. And sometimes during sex, he'd pretend that I was his cousin. I'm sorry, I just got shivers. He would sometimes ask me to pretend to be his cousin during sex. And I could tell the roleplay worked for him because he got rock solid. And because of this, and I mean certain similarities, I just felt like I was constantly compared to this cousin of his. Cousin, who knows? Super influential Asian YouTuber who's super good looking. And then me, 10,000 followers on Instagram, aspiring content creator. Low self-esteem. Sometimes I'd call him on FaceTime and he'd be getting off the phone with this cousin of his and he'd be like, oh, darling, oh, yes.